everybody? People that's coming on, what's really good? We got YouTube, we got TikTok and the Instagram, IG, what's really good? I know people are coming on, so I'm about to give you about 10 seconds to make sure that people are hitting buttons so that I'm just not talking to nobody. So let's see if we get some views here. Blot out, blot out, blot out. Let me check out EG. Do. All right, we'll give it like a minute. All right, we got some people on the TikTok. Again, we're just gonna give it about 15 seconds. Please, everybody stand by. Just make sure that we give people that notice that the show is about to begin. Let's go. We got one on the IG. We got two on the TikTok. We got one on YouTube. Let's go ahead and start. Everybody else, what is really good? We're on episode 3 of Cooking with Gentleness, FiZ, and Easy. Come this way, Easy. All right. What's really good, everybody? We're got a jam-packed episode for y'all today. All right, guys. We're about to have some fun because, again, we about to cook in the kitchen. All right, guys, we are silly, we are happy, and we are fun. And we also got my main man right there. Sneak peek, you're about to check him and see who he is, guys. So again, once again, we are on Cooking with Gentleness, FiZ, and
Easy.
Woo! She got it down now, guys. All right, so let me give y'all a mission statement so you know why we're doing this cooking show. We got 3 statements. Number 1, family. It is important to spend time with family, and one of the opportunities to spend time with family that most people forget sometimes is to cook with your family. Don't push them to the side. Get the kids to do their homework. Spend time with them while they cook. Now, when I say they, you know, she just had her birthday, Valentine's Day, so excited. She's 11 years old now. Woo-hoo! But we can't let her cook in the kitchen by herself, so she cooks with the parent, her daddy-o. All right, guys, so that's statement number 1. We got statement number 2. Statement number 2, once again, is... She don't remember my statements here. Okay. I'm trying to see if she was paying attention. All right, guys. We got family. What's the other one? No, not the questions. Not the questions, not the questions. Okay, all right, we got statement number 2. Statement number 2 is encourage, all right? We're here on this cooking show to encourage every single person who is checking us and watching us to figure out, identify, and find themselves, because, again, we're here to encourage one another in this crazy world that we live in, so we want to make sure that we do better for each other. I'm trying to rhyme here. My man about to do it better than me. And we got number 3, all right? So we got family, we got encouragement, and we also got promote. We want to promote anybody who's on the show and also people that is on the IG, the TikTok, and the YouTube. If you want to go ahead and spot some information later down the line on the summer, we're going to have something different for you, not just cooking, but I can't tell you what that project is yet. We have opportunities to also promote. So while we have our guest hosts on this show, we are promoting also them so that we can work together and be a power team here in this world. So, lo and behold, you're about to be introduced to the man, the pro. Now you know, but guess what? Here we go, all right? My man works with me. He also is a rapper that is making it hot. And I can't say that term right now. It's pause word, all right? But he is doing this thing right now in the community, trying to support people at the same time, trying to get y'all to understand as well that encouragement is just a saying. Let's be community. My man, woo! Riz!
What's up?
Go ahead and spot in here, brother.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I like the spot.
This is my man Riz right here, guys. He is a rapper here in the community of Philadelphia, and he's about to, come cook with us. Again, this is my guest host, Riz. Go ahead and talk about yourself, brother.
I mean, what they want to know, Riz, West Philly, icon by 25, all that. We here supporting the FiZ way with Little Easy, Mr. Joe, super dope guy. Work with him all the time, man. First period's a good time.
Drop it to
so we just doing that, doing music, spending time with the kids, just trying to do things, motivate people, motivate the youth, have a good time, all that.
Here we go, man. Holla at your boy. Go ahead and if you want to give your tag as well on the IG,
Oh,
TikTok.
yeah, for sure. You know, you can follow me at _Riz96. It's _RIZ96. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Riz Icon by 25. Look up any of those things. You're going to find me. You're going to see it. Hopefully you like what you hear. We got more stuff on the way, too.
There we go. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and make this happen. Sure. All right, guys. So, what we're cooking today is something he hasn't had and something that she hasn't had in a good minute. We are cooking enchiladas. Woo! We're doing something a little bit different here, guys. So, let's go ahead and have some fun now. Instead of us having like a 2-hour episode, I'm trying to crunch it down to that 45 minutes. So we already did some prep work. We already got the meat. Now let me show you all the meat. I probably should have sizzled it a little bit more, and I'll give you all the ingredients in a little bit, but check this out. The delicious meat for the enchiladas. All right, guys. Again, I'm showing everybody. All right. We got the enchilada meat. Now, what I did here is we got ground turkey because some people don't eat some apparently beef meat, even though hamburger meat is hamburger meat. All right, and then I put some olives, some green peppers in here, and then I also have a little bit of parsley. It's for the little greens. There's a little bit more healthy also on the little bit side. You know, parsley is more of a garnish. Really don't do anything to it, but it makes it a little bit of flavor there. All right, guys. And then we already got it set up as well. I'm not gonna be able to show y'all yet because this sucker is gonna get heavy. We got the enchiladas that's already in the pan right here. Already pre-done. I got 2 of them done. I wouldn't bring y'all over here to see it. But once again, it's going to be too much. But when I get ready to put it into the oven at 385 for 25 to 45 minutes, y'all can be ready for that. So get ready for that. So we're going to go ahead and man the station. We got my man Riz right here. Is going to be, I'm going to do the sauce. All right. I'm going to get the tortilla. Now, what we got for the tortillas to let y'all know as well, we got the whole grain because we want to get a little healthy here. All right. We got the whole grain. Now, for some reason, when I open this up, I had a little baby. What are we doing with this baby? I don't really know. Make a mini one. We're gonna make a mini one with the baby wheat tortilla. All right. He's not wheat anymore. Did you get my joke? Wheat. I'm too corny. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna manage to see this. I'm gonna put it in with this enchilada sauce here. Now, I don't know how to make enchilada sauce, so I'm gonna let y'all know I bought the enchilada sauce from Walmart. I'm gonna show y'all the can. My man gonna show you the can. He already got it in his hand. Yeah. See, I did a rhyme there. Y'all check that? All right.
Man with the can.
Woo! All right. I put some in here, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna man that section, and then I'm gonna put on this plate here. He's going to put the cheese and the meat, and then sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top of that. Roll it, and he's gonna be the one to put it in there. He said he never done this before, so he's about to have some fun. All right, guys. And then EZ is also going to express some questions while we're on the way. We're also going to be chatting about a couple of things that we talked about before we started the show. So get ready to have some interesting conversation. You're about to learn about both of us, all 3 of us. My bad, little beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and start the show. The piggy's already done. It's ready for us, but we're not ready for it. So let's go ahead and start. Ed, you can go ahead and start with your question that you have.
What do you like to do with your family for an activity for fun?
Ooh, okay. Recently my mom, she got over a karaoke machine, and we was all kind of nervous to do it. Like, I didn't really want to do it. And I knew it was pressure on me to do it because I'm the musician. And I was like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to be on that stage in front of my family. It's different. When we do that, we'll play like taboo. We'll play like board games. Like, we do all types of stuff like that. My dad be cooking a lot too. So sometimes we be in the kitchen helping him because he's a chef.
Woo, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, I'm familiar with the kitchen, but it'd be a lot of pressure sometimes, but I'm here to help. But yeah, definitely cooking, games, all that, music, whatever, basketball for sure. Yeah.
All right. So basically, you transition from family onto also like who you are as an individual. Okay. So you're expressing how like your dad was the one that's cooking. Now you can express this to your dad as well, that you started cooking on a cooking show, and then that transition to like gaming, sports, stuff like that. I like that. Yeah. You want to answer the question you also have too, then I'll be last?
Okay.
No,
yeah.
You go next.
You want me to go next? Can you reiterate the question, please?
What do you like to do with your family for an activity for fun?
Okay. What I like to do family for activity for fun. All right, so if you notice the shirts that we're wearing this time, because we normally wear like similar shirts, because people say that we're twins. We are. And I got my gamer shirt on. She got her gamer shirt on. Even though mine says God is in control, and she's right here saying gamer girl rules. All right, guys. We do a lot of gaming for fun. Also, we try to go see some new things. So when we do road trips, we often do road trips when we head back home to Virginia. We'll just talk it up, maybe hit some spots, check out some new things. We go to my homeboy place. A lot of social interaction things other than gaming. And then also, Marley, we just like having fun with family. So we'll have fun with family and friends. Originally, right now, we're trying to actually learn some new things. When I say learn some new things is, I'm trying to hit some things off the bucket list. So I went skydiving recently. I want her to try some new things too. So I'm actually about to take her to a museum, maybe tomorrow. Drive about 40 minutes to go to a museum that she didn't know about until now. And do some other things we used to do. Yep, on a Sunday. It should be open. I hope so.
Fun Sunday. No school Monday.
No school Monday. President's Day.
I did not have no school Friday either.
Oh yeah, they was lucky. Dang.
4-day weekend.
4-day weekend.
So lucky. Go ahead and snatch the cheese right there, bro, and then go ahead and throw it to me. I'll roll it back so that, you know, I'll have the sauce hands on the deck.
You already saucy.
That was a Paul's generation. He said really saucy. All right, blot out the cheese. Yes, sir. That's good.
We just dropped that.
All right. Oh,
I'm slightly a messy cook.
What are we doing? I made a mistake. I feel like Kevin Hart.
Oh.
Forgot the aprons.
Oh yeah, you can't forget the brand.
As we say in the German language, a Schönegun. Excuse me.
A little piece.
All right. How did I forget the aprons? Like, what's up with you, FiZ? All right. Then I got the desk apron as well for the brother right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, all right.
We gotta look like chefs here, guys. We gotta look like chefs. Even though, you know, we learning what we're doing, but we're doing because we're learning. Now, me and my homeboy Riz here, we had a good conversation beforehand. We talked about the style of music that we listen to. Right. So one of the questions he proposed to me was, you know, because I listen to Christian hip hop, a lot of music. Expressed me like the origin of how it started, how listening to it, stuff like that. Right. So basically, I was expressing to him that originally, I started listening to Christian hip hop, which is CHH, back in the early 2000s, so about like 2002, 2003. And that was the origination of what I feel like Christian hip hop kind of started. From my understanding, I heard Christian hip hop started in Chicago and also Philadelphia. Right. Original groups, like for example, Letmo Records. And then there was another one, I can't think what it was. It was Letmo Records and another record company. And my first Christian hip hop concert that I went to had 116. Which is now they utilize the term Reach Records. That's why I met Lecrae, Tadashi, Trip Lee, and
it's a whole movement.
There's another person who started before Mineo and Derek Minor, Flame. And there was another, also a alternative rock group called After Edmond. And when I went to their concert, I was like, whoa, like, this is actually a banger. This actually, you know, sounds like legit music. Because, of course, when people say Christian hip-hop music, they're like, Christian hip-hop music? Like, what's that? Yeah. Like it's some foreign thing, which is understandable. But, like, they had some dope music that was happening. And that's when I transitioned to, like, listening to different forms of Christian hip-hop music. And when I say different forms, like, I didn't listen to the alternative, hip hop, rap. They do have some R&B songs that are now R&B songs, like really legit songs. We had like a concert type building where we would listen to like different artists that would come in. So listen to D Mob, K Drama. That's when what's his original name? Because now it's Animinio. I can't even think of what his original name is. It's not popping in my head right now. There's like a bunch of other artists. And then when I moved to Philly, we have Epiphany, which Epiphany Fellowship is what's called a hip hop church. I met a bunch of artists there, so that's where my last guest host, Jay Johnson or Jerome Johnson, check him out.
Shout out to Jay Johnson.
Yes, sir. Matt Dulos, and Fanatic. Fanatic, bro. Come back to God, bro. That's another conversation I gotta take with you, bro. But that's where I met them. And then I ended up going to in Chicago. I went to a conference I would call Legacy Conference, and then that's where I ended up meeting like a bunch of other artists. So that's where I actually ended up meeting Derek Minor, which he became part of Reach Records 116. Actually ended up meeting Flame again, but actually ended up volunteering and helping him out. I'm supposed to have been on a rap video, believe it or not, with Tadashi and Decipher.
Okay.
But I ended up volunteering for Flame and missed it. So I missed my opportunity to be on a Christian hip hop video.
Okay. This is
I was so mad.
That's crazy.
And then I started like learning more, and my favorite hip hop Christian artist right now is KB. We just came out with a deluxe album actually this Friday with 4 extra tracks on his original album, His Glory Alone too.
Okay.
So that's what I mainly listen to.
That's fire. Okay.
But what about you, bro? Like, where you started in your rap career? Who's like the person that you listen to? I know we use this term like idolize, but like who is somebody who also like connected to who you are now when it comes to your music?
Okay. So, like I said, you got a long answer. I got a long answer.
Yes, sir.
I guess it really depends on like what part of time we talking about. Cause like when I was young, I feel like Lil Bow Wow really was.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was the only person that looked like me. He was little, I was little. I had braids, he had braids. He liked basketball, so it was like, okay, I can see myself in that artist. So you know, I'm like learning his raps, all that stuff is cool. By the time I like got out of that stage, and I went to like, I guess middle school. It's like who's popular. So you got like T.I., you got
Right.
Jay-Z, of course, was always around. Young Jeezy, like a lot of like just the motivation behind what they were saying. So like, I feel like I always connected with that. And then getting into my teenagers, the sound was kind of changing. You got the blog era coming in, so you got people, you know, putting their music on websites and that piff and all that stuff. So it was a different way to get access to music. So you start seeing people like kind of young coming out. So Big Sean was definitely a big one.
Okay, I know Big Sean.
Yeah, like just that whole era. J. Cole, Kendrick, like that whole era.
Right.
So like they was like my next batch of like favorites. And then getting into like adulthood, you got like Nipsey Hussle, YG, still Jay-Z. Tupac, of course. Like I started to really understand what Tupac's music was about, not just the energy behind it, or the diss songs. You feel me? So then, yeah. So my top 5 though, it's kind of like something like a mixture of like that. People from the West Coast, people from childhood, people from current day, because it's all, you know, you take it all in. You take it all in and make your own music. So yeah, that's one way. And R&B, of course, but R&B is like. It's a lot of R&B we can do.
Yeah.
Because they really show you how to make music, structure songs, like arrange music, stuff like that. Then I'm like, okay, R&B, then I'm like, so when you can do it in rap, it's like they make a song. Yeah.
So do you feel that like the music that you listen to, that transition to the music that you're making now, like do you have like a certain style that any of them do? Like, you know, like Jay-Z has a certain rhyme scheme that he does, Bow Wow. Like, is there someone that you learn from and utilize, or is this like just the creativity of your own art?
I think it's all of that, because like even Migos, like people be having moments where it's like they come through and it's really popular the way that they rap, and then other people kind of pick it up. And I feel like listening to music for like the past really like 50 years, from Motown, like Temptations, like all of that.
Ooh,
like you kind of, yeah, like you, it's all downloaded in your brain. If you play a song from the 60s, I know that song. From the 70s, I know that song. 80s, like you can, so you know all this music. So when you start to create it, you pull it from everywhere and making it your own. So that's how I feel like I'm influenced by it, but I can only create what I can create. I can't really take like, you know, I can't recreate what they making, but I can take influence from it, because it's like, okay, I can see what you did there. Well, how can I say this in my language, and then with my energy, my swag, that type of like, that type of thing. And that's how I'm gonna be able to feel like I can continue to make music because I'm not taking, I'm not taking from anywhere else. I got enough now that I can, and I got enough experiences that I can pull from myself now that I know. I feel like I can talk about anything I want to. Yeah.
I mean, do you want to drop one real quick?
Oh wow, we got to like that.
I mean, we got time.
Dang.
We could drop one real quick.
Okay. It depends on the vibe we trying to get into. I don't even know, but I'm on live, so I'm gonna have to turn off the live real quick. That's cool. Here we go. Wait, how do I do this again?
Please stand by, everybody.
You had me
quick
going.
Procedure real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and make them hit a beat for us.
Oh wow. Okay. Question. Am I connecting to a speaker? How you want me to do it?
Oh no, you just free it right now, bro.
Oh, just play it.
Yeah. Oh no, you talking about the music?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I'm talking about you. You just you acapella it, bro.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah, bro. Cause
I'm tripping. That's crazy.
Excuse me as I talk to my fellow beginner here. When I say beginner, I'm talking about when I started on YouTube.
I'm gonna just video that joke. Okay.
At some point, YouTube.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I'm arguing at YouTube. Sometime on YouTube, bro. This copyright stuff, we want to play music in the background. TikTok, IG, we let them do it. But YouTube, your algorithm, you're screwing us up, brother. All right, my bad. I had to fuss at YouTube real quick.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Cool. So I'm just. Okay, let me put something.
Yeah.
Said I'm cuddling with my conscience, trying to figure out these problems. Pennies for my thoughts, it done inflated to $1. Hustle, but I'm smart, so I ship it like a scholar. They call it vibing from my heart. No, these want to holler, I'm cool. Keep them off me. People love you when you in their face. Staying on the grind, making plays, driving state to state. They'll love me in the future, so it's what they haters say. Clapping from afar, they say they know you because you made a way. Called you day one, but couldn't make it to the 31st. Niggas only stick around so they could say they finished first. Treat you like my brother. Damn, that had to hurt. Crossing all them lines, now I treat you like you in the dirt. Trying to live righteous, yeah, I'm trying to live the right way. Going through the struggles got me feeling crime might pay. Trying to chase a check, I might blow that the next day. Spend so much on bills, used to rush just to feel great. It's more than life than just pay, but take the pain away. Blowing on this gas, cause I still elevate the greater things. While I'm like I'm Kobe, I just hope that I don't fade away. While I'm like I'm Kobe, I just hope that I... Writing with repetition, working was born as gifted, is never on my level, put you in the best position. I keep my eyes forward, my life is an expedition. Told me grab it by the horns, I did it without permission. She say she love my style when I do it so effortless. Sometimes I keep it plain, but today I'm feeling decadent. Myself on every channel, all the coaches love my etiquette. Used to hate the way I talk, they couldn't match my element. Flew with a London, let me put the said that was great, now she feeling reluctant. Waiting on the chance, you might mess around and miss it. Or living in the past, got you drowning in some big ish. I'm back up on some big ish. Mess with me, you gon' get lit. Team steady focused, then we pushing for them big wins. Learning from my failures, you can't win if you ain't lose ish. Think I dropped the ball, devil had me for a pick six. Put myself in music cause I know y'all gon' relate to it. Trauma like injuries, you know that I'ma play through it. Gotta do me, cause it's always cool when they do it. Thought that was corny till I started making cake to it. Made my own flow, if you catch it then I'm skating. Pedal to the floor in the coupe type patience. Had to learn from ups and downs, dealing with frustrations. Can't give it to me now, I know the crown is for the taking. Cause I feel like I'm the best though. Ready before they said go. Never hit a break, I keep it humble with my flex though. I keep it humble with my flex though. Feel like I'm the best though. Yeah, and we just let it ride out, you feel me? But you gonna hear the music behind it. Woo. But I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick, cause I mean everything I say in that song. Like, I mean a lot of lines, you know what I'm saying, that like it comes from a real place, from real experiences, and I know people can relate to it. So when you hear the music, you feel the vibe to it. It's gonna be like, okay, I see where you're getting at. You feel me? Because I got fun stuff. Fun stuff. We gonna turn up. We always gonna catch a vibe and dance, get shifty, all that type of stuff. But sometimes you gotta talk to the people too, and that's just, you know what I'm saying. On a platform like this, you gotta talk to the people. You feel me? So yeah.
Yo, tell me the origination of that song, because I heard so many things in that song where like, I mean, I'm gonna drop it because once again, I'm a follower of Christ. So my man hit a line that also said, he said something about the devil missing the sixes, if I said it correctly.
Yeah.
And then also there's some other lyrics that I heard about like sports. Like tell us like, what was your thought process when you made the song? Because I know most songs, they have like a title, and then like that title may string along with what like the whole track is about.
Okay. All right.
What's your thoughts?
So I'm gonna try to answer both those questions. It's funny you said what's my thoughts, because the song is called Just My Thoughts.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, it's really just that. Like, it's just my thoughts. Like, bro, we went through like some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Life get hard sometimes. So it's like going through those moments is like, how do I feel? How do I make sense of all this so I don't stay in a place that's like negative? You feel me? I don't want to stay in a negative space too long. So how do I? Yeah, that's why I say the first line is I'm cuddling with my conscience, trying to figure out these problems. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really thinking about what's going on, and then. Money is always a stressful thing, and you don't want it to dictate your life, but it's a part of it. So that's why I say pennies for my thoughts. It done inflated to $1. Like you only got time and space to think now. Like it used to be pennies for your thoughts, and now it's like I gotta pay $1 for my thoughts.
Oh wow, creativity in that.
It's just big enough. You feel me? Listen, I be talking. So yeah, so it's just like I don't know. That's just where I was at with it. And then as far as the double line goes, it's just I said think I dropped the ball because you dropped the ball. The devil had me for a pick six, and pick six in football when they get the interception and they run it back for a touchdown, it's like a real demoralizing play. So it's like, and then six, of course, like that's part of the thing. So it's just entendres on entendres. However you thinking about it, I just want you to catch it. So I just try to lay it out there for as many ways as people to catch it. You catch it from this angle, cool. This angle,
that's
cool,
dope.
or whatever. It's like, oh, I get the reference one way or another. Yeah.
Okay, so do y'all hear the creativity and like how he molded every single line into a spectrum for y'all to think?
Right.
Now, when y'all listen to his music, that's the reason I want to say that to also like spot on promote him.
Right.
His music is art, and the art and the creativity in that, y'all should just listen to the lyrics. I know a lot of the generation these days, they just bump into a beat, but like I love music that tells a story, that expresses the individuality of an individual, also what they're going through, but then also relating to other people. So like there's a connection in that.
Right.
Once again, community connection. I like that. Because even for like, I'm a fellow poet, all right? Now,
okay.
I haven't wrote in a minute. All my stuff is on the phone. I don't remember the stuff in my head. Once again, another episode we'll talk about how I got dyslexia. But like, I love how like music and words will literally like flow off the paper and literally able to disguise to where like it creates its own identity. Right. And like from what he learned, what he expressed, what he's going through, also we see what the coach is going through, and then this song comes from the pages in your ears and it has its own identity that you can relate to. It's like dope. And that's how I see art.
That's fire.
Like
that's fire. That's a fire way to
It's crazy.
Okay. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, especially as a rapper, bro, it's like some people do just be talking and it kind of be a waste of time. But it's like, bro, some of us really be thinking like, how can we like talk to people but still make it fun? Because you got to compete with like the energy. Even when you was playing the Christian rap, it's like this the way the beats are set up, the rhyme schemes that they're using, the patterns is like, okay, that's familiar, that what people can bop to, but what am I saying? When you hear what I'm saying, it's like, oh, now I connect to it differently. So,
there you go.
Yeah, that's all. It's the connection. These look good though. You got shown. Yeah.
We're showing y'all take one of the enchiladas here.
Yeah.
All right. Now, once again, we rolled it up. We made it happen. Now, I rolled it up for him because I wanted him to like, do his move right there, do his skills so he can promote as well on the show. That's express who he is. But like, again, enchiladas in the sauce. Kind of got it like, with the meat in there, with the cheese, with the mixture block. Now, normally I pack it, but then like I don't want to pack it because I want to make sure that I cut it so that everybody can try it as a whole and it don't become sloppy Joe, which we're talking about. That's part of my rating, guys. Again, there you go again, YouTube. We also got it here as well, guys. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is put cheese on them, have Ezra do that part. She's going to lay monster cheese because I love monster cheese. We talked about that in the other 2 episodes.
Right.
Easy, my bad. She caught me on the line. And then she also going to sprinkle some cheese on top. And then we're going to go ahead and start the next batch. Now, we're not going to put this in the oven. We're going to put this in the oven the same time with all the other ones when we finish those at. So, again, we got it preheated at 380, 375. We're going to keep it in there for about like 25, 30 minutes. So, we're going to try to make this a little bit quick so we can do some more talking up here as well as this is cooking. So, as you can go ahead and start this process here a little more easy. I messed up my co-host's name, man. I apologize. And the funny part is, she was the one that did it first on the episode. So, so easy. You can go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to get the monster cheese. Oh, question. Yes. Let's put the cheese up here and also ask the question. Okay. So let me show you this real quick.
No, we didn't finish this one yet.
Oh, because you haven't seen your part?
Did you say your part? I remember.
I did say my part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said your part.
You didn't say your part.
You do.
But can I show you real quick? So you got this? Oh, you're
Yeah.
saying it? So you're gonna throw the cheese on top of there. You're gonna put the monster cheese on all of this part. And then after that, I'll tell you what to do next, okay?
The monster cheese.
Well, my bad, because I speak a little German, auf Deutsch, Monster. Even though most people say monster here in America, it's Monster.
Okay.
Monster.
Yeah, das sprechen die Deutsch? Eine kleine Mitte?
Monster.
But I only can say a few lines, not that many.
That's smooth.
Monster. Monster.
I mean, my homeboy, if Jay was watching, he'd probably joke him and be like, bro, you just, what I just said was, do you speak German? And then I said, if you can. But then it was like a fragment, totally messed up. My bad.
Okay.
Alright. Put a little bit more sauce in there. I'm gonna get you to go ahead and make some more, bro.
I'm here.
So I'm gonna throw this up here and I'm gonna get the other pan ready with the sauce as well. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Go. Let's spot that for me, sir. And what I'm gonna do now, so y'all can see how I also did the pan. I got a pan right here. All right, guys, we got a pan here, and I'm just going to put some enchilada sauce. And just go ahead and put it in here like this, just to cover the bottom. And just to let y'all know, for this whole batch of enchiladas that we are making here, I bought 3 cans of Odel's Pesto red enchilada sauce.
I know what to say now.
You know what I'm saying? Can I make one quick, real quick?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I'm laughing is because this is me, all right? Now, he's seen the teacher version of me in the classroom, and he expressed to you how crazy I am. You know, this young being the bad guy is so funny. But he can tell you now, this is a different side he's seeing from me. This is like the more like relaxed, cool, chill. Which you have seen that a couple of times in the classroom before the students come in, but like,
yeah, I know it's there. I be knowing it's there. I be seeing it. I'm like, yo, I know this guy's like hilarious. So, we had a quick little intermissions in between classes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious all the time. Even the characters you're gonna join this year. See, it makes sense you say playing the bad guy, because now I get it. But it's like they need it, though. They definitely need it. Oh, man.
I'm gonna throw this over here, one.
I feel like I got the hang of this part though. Smooth.
Yeah, I need to move a little bit faster for you. Go ahead, little easy. Go ahead and express your question, or your answer to your question. So we can answer your second question. So you got 4 questions for us.
Well, this, yeah, 4 more.
All right, go for it. We listening.
So the question was, I'm gonna say that. What do you like to do with your family for a activity profession? And I would like, it doesn't really matter to me that much because I still love family and do anything, to be honest.
Smart.
That's a good answer.
But if I wanted, like, if they wanted me to pick something, maybe like games.
Like what
Like
games?
game boards
Okay.
or like video games or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I just like playing games a lot. So,
You have a favorite game?
it's a lot. I don't even know. I don't think so.
Favorite game yet?
No.
So do y'all play the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can tell them what 2 games you normally play, even though it's technically only 1 game now. She moved away from spending time with Dad so much of her friends, which I'm okay with.
No.
What do we used to play all the time?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. I tried to make her a Fortnite player, guys. And then she swayed to what now?
Roblox.
Oh, gosh.
Roblox is going crazy. All the kids is on Roblox. I don't really understand how it works though. But it's like you create your own world or something, right? Like,
Well, you can, but it costs like money.
right, Robux. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she made a joke with me before because, like, when she got into Roblox, she was like, Dad, you want to play with us? And I was like, yeah, I'll play with y'all. And then I bust out my account. You got a Roblox account? And I was like, yeah. So I used to play with my students, because that's where I learned about Roblox, and my students played it.
Okay.
They were like 7th, 8th graders back at the second school I worked at here in Philly.
Okay.
And she kind of made a joke and was like, yeah, my dad played Roblox, guys. Ah, he's so good. And then we tried to play, what do you call those, obbies?
Yeah.
I was horrible with those things. Straight mazes and jumping and all that other stuff. I can't do it with the fingers. Like, our generation is like the fingers on the phone. I'm like old school controller.
Yeah. Playing video games on the phone, I don't know how
I'm
you
not
do it.
really good at playing on the phone. I mostly play on my tablet. Cause like the phone is so like small and I can't really see the screen that good.
Tablet too though is like I want something 3-dimensional in my hand, you know, touching my button. But that's smooth. That's smooth. People be playing like Call of Duty, you know, like on the phone.
Well, listen, I'm just checking out some of the views and the responses here.
Oh, word, that's fire. That's fire.
A cook-off? I totally would not win a cook-off. I'm a beginner chef. I am not a chef who has like this whole like tundra of like certificates and everything. This is straight cooking as much as I can as a parent and getting better. So Chef Zeke, you would totally kick my butt.
Oh, so second question, you ready?
I'm listening.
So, what was a time when you helped someone and they helped you back?
Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Am I going first?
Doesn't matter.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll check out the IG real quick. I'm listening.
I feel like every day.
What's up? Is that Jaleesa?
Oh.
Are we still watching this, hopefully?
No, every day. I feel like every day somebody helped me, I help them. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in a relationship, it's always a give and take. You guys are always, we always help one another. Even this morning, like, cooking breakfast before I had to leave and come here and everything, because I was a little under the weather. So all that type of stuff. Family, all the time. Yeah, all the time. I feel you got to. Like, you got to. You're not looking for it, but like, all the time. But I'll put that as my time somebody helped me. I'll mention it. Yeah.
I got one.
Okay.
Listening.
Okay.
So, pretty much, almost like every day I help some people.
Mm-hmm.
I know they're not really supposed to be like. So one time, I was being too nice because someone in my class, it was during school or whatever, and they needed like more money for like their account or whatever, so they could buy something for lunch. So I was like being nice, cause she looked like she had like a little bit of money and she wanted more. So I gave her like $1, and that was like enough of money.
I didn't know about that. See, that's one of the things I appreciate about you. Is like you're so caring to individuals that you know or don't know. And that's like one of the traits that I wish that everybody had in the world. Of course, we run into people who don't or who are still learning how to be supportive in the community. But like that's one of the things that as people in the community we need to be so much better at is supporting people. Because like at the end of the day, when you want to be supported, it's like why not either be a reflection of who you are? If you're not a reflection of who you are, how can you be an example into even bettering yourself so you can help other people become better people?
Right.
That's real. Like I really appreciate it about you.
And
You're
she
so
was
caring.
talking to her friends or whatever. She was like, she just gave me $1 automatically.
Hey, more power to you.
Yeah.
Once again, it's something that it would be hard for me to do now. 7 years ago, I would have done that. But now I'm like, if I give this to you, like, what is your purpose behind it? So even though I'm still helping someone, like, I want to know what you're doing with it so that it's something beneficial and good for you.
Right.
But like the fact that you're so young and you're doing that without considering that, you're still giving at a heart, not locally under compulsion because you're being a cheerful giver. Like that's awesome. Yeah, I have scripture in there. But like just the idea of like still like benefiting but not benefiting at the same time. Like
Right.
you feel happy and joyful you're doing it, but you're not looking to receive anything. That's good.
Definitely. So do you have an answer?
Guys, I apologize. I can't multitask. What was the question?
The question was, what was a time when you helped someone and they helped you back? But they don't have to help you back.
Okay.
You can just say something that you helped them.
So I'll give a dope story what I did when I first came to Philly.
Okay.
So I used to work at Macy's. That was like my main job because it was before I became a teacher. Which a long story. That'll be another story that I'll talk about. I can't say that project. I got a project coming up that I'm doing on the side. But I'll talk this summer about. So it was this homeless guy that came to Macy's. He was asking for money and all this other stuff. And I was like, well, let me go get you a sandwich at McDonald's. So I took him to McDonald's, get a sandwich. My home dude was like, I don't want this. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, beggars can't be choosers, but I will support you by asking you what you want.
Right.
So he told me what he wanted. I said, I'll get you this, which it wasn't the whole thing he wanted. And then because I felt bad, because again, like at the time, I didn't know what homelessness looked like. We don't get that much homelessness in Newport News where I'm from. And let me say we do, but it's not in a urban city that you can see if you just walk down the street.
Okay.
So then I ended up making him like this book bag that had like toothpaste, toothbrush, like a whole like, kit for survival. It has soap, socks, like a couple other things that he may have need. And I ended up giving it to him. So he was like, thank you, I appreciate it. And like, I did it without wanting to receive anything. And then I found out, it was kind of funny. Then I found out he like gave it back to another homeless person, only took things he wanted, and then did the same thing to someone else. And I was like, okay, is he really homeless? Is he trying to like scam people? But that wasn't my focus. It was just the fact that like I helped someone, and that made me feel happy and thankful. So like, I think that was like one big moment in my life where I looked back and I was like, I did this without hesitation. Versus other times now it's like, should I, could I, can I, do I? And then I end up still giving it, but it's without that thinking process.
Right. Okay. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's what we have me thinking of. Like everybody got a perspective. Everybody got a way to see things.
Yeah.
That makes them feel right about their decisions. Because maybe he thought he was helping somebody by passing that survivor kit along.
Yeah.
Maybe he was not fully being grateful. Like who knows? But you did do your part.
Exactly.
Which is all you can ask for.
I never saw the cat again. And I was like, oh, okay.
It be like that sometimes. Sometimes you see, but it's always somebody in the same spots, which is crazy. Or they be a different person. Some people are actually kind of famous for being like homeless in the city.
Yo.
It's crazy.
Did you ever hear about that lady? I don't know, like, if you knew about it back then, because I'm trying to think maybe how old you were. I'm not that, old from you guys. Like, he's in his 20s, I'm in my 30s. But, like, it was this lady who got super famous for acting homeless in Philly and Center City. And, like, they found out by, like, someone following her back home. She lived in, like, a luxury, like, apartment. Then they saw what she walked out in with this nice clothes. It was like this heavyset lady. And then, like, the cops found out by like investigating, looking at her taxes, and she made 6 figures off of homelessness.
6 figures.
Yeah, off of food stamps and a couple other things. But then she also was using that money to like sell things, trade things, and she also did the stock market. But all she would do every day is act homeless and then go home and do all this other stuff.
That's
and
crazy.
she made 6 figures.
That's crazy.
She ended up getting arrested though.
Oh, so you gotta get arrested for something. Something gotta give. There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Straight crazy.
That's crazy. Some of us ain't never see 6 figures in a year. She making it off.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Some of us don't see 6 figures until 2 years.
Really though.
And that's hoping that you got like that's a salary that hits 50 something.
Right. Right.
But yeah, that was the thing that was on the news. And I was like, yo, I actually remember seeing her.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
She might have got you. Who knows?
No, she didn't get me. I never met her or never talked to her, but I saw her.
Dang.
So yeah, like she was like, when she got up, she would walk with crutches and all this other stuff. Because again, she was like heavy set, but playing the whole game with everybody. Making more money than any person that you probably know.
What's crazy, I feel like it's one person that got rich from everything. Like somebody got rich off scamming people, being somebody got rich off selling glasses, selling cheese, selling. Oh my goodness, people just be scamming, running around this thing.
Yo, there was a superintendent, and this was like I think back in 2000 and was it 2017? It was like a superintendent in Philadelphia who was like, you know, doing her job, whatever. But she was basically embezzling money.
Oh yeah.
And she would like, you know, bought a car, like, you know, invest in her home, blah 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 blah. And then when she got audited, she just said, "I quit," and she just left the whole Philadelphia and like moved somewhere else. And they were trying to find her, which they did find her, but like they couldn't do anything about it because she left Philadelphia, and they had to take her to Philadelphia to court.
Right.
And they just didn't do it. But she made like buku money, basically just embezzling money from education. It was just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, scammers, bro.
Okay, that's real. Okay. So we got like 10 minutes left.
So we're down to the last two.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
So you want to hit that one brother right there. I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one in there.
You want me to ask
Am I
another
using the
question?
spicy cheese?
Say it again?
Am I using the spicy cheese?
Finish all this cheese. All right.
Do you want me to ask another question?
If you want to ask a question and then answer it yourself for that question, we're gonna hurry up and knock this out real quick.
If someone asks you to describe yourself in one word, what word would it be and why?
You gotta think about that one. Think about it. We're gonna be thinking about it too as we finish this off.
Oh, I have one.
You got one?
Helpful.
Helpful. All right. Describe. Like, why would someone describe you as helpful?
Because I help a lot of people.
That is true.
I want to say like 2 words, but it's just like one word. So I'm like,
Well, see, I think I can answer that question too real
Grateful.
quick. Grateful? I agree with you with that one because you are a grateful person. Especially with like what you receive and what you get. You're appreciative of it. So I think I would describe you as someone who is, and this is a word that people use a lot, but do people actually become that? I think you're very caring. Like, you're definitely very caring automatically when it comes to like even just babies, or even young people who are younger than you. Like, would jump to support them and help them out, and you know, do whatever you can do to make sure they even have a say.
I have a lot of many friends.
Many friends? You say many friends, one younger.
Younger.
Mini friends. That makes sense. I think that's caring and helpful. That's helpful and what's that? Helpful and grateful in one word is caring. Because you care about how other people feel. You care about
What's cheese in that brother?
a little bit more cheese. Alright, I'm gonna be stinky with the cheese sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's the gun next?
Good questions. Word I always choose, because I be thinking about these questions sometimes. Authentic. I just like the word authentic. I feel
Okay.
like it's just, once you really understand who you are, you can appreciate who you are, you feel good about that, and you can like the good, the bad, the truth, just the truth of who you are. You know what I mean? Like all of it. I feel like once you really discover that, it's a nice breakthrough, good feeling. And if you know me, then you know that's how I like to present myself. This is me. You know, I'm not trying to be anything. I'm not trying to not be anything. I'm just being what I'm comfortable doing in that moment, which is just being me, just being authentic. And that's what the whole icon, all that stuff is about too. It's just being yourself. You feel me? Figuring out who you are, and you gotta go through the ups and downs, all of that, to understand all that stuff. So that's my word. That's my word. Putting you on the spot.
So, one, I'm going to say that someone said a long time ago that kind of like kept with me.
Okay.
And then I'll say the one that everybody says.
Okay.
So, there's one person called me eclectic. And when I heard that term, I was like, that sounds all right. Like, I am a lot of things. I am wild, crazy, intelligent,
Corny.
the corny, which a lot of people say. Thank you. See, she knows. But I am who I am because, like, I don't try to be what I was, which what I was a people pleaser that who didn't have a form of identity. So, like, I feel like I became a multiple of things that created who I am now, which is Joe J. Fizzle, or FiZ, what people call me. But the one term that everybody says that I am is weird. And I like that. I like the fact that, like, a word that is used normally negative is actually a word that now allows me to be like, yo, I'm weird because I am who I am. And I'm not someone because someone else told me.
Right.
Just like how you use the word authentic. Or Easy used the word that she's grateful. Like, these are things that identify who you are because you claim your identity.
Right.
Rather than a label, what people call, which is defined by an outer source or, you know, a community that now creates a bias. So, yeah, I love you.
Okay. Okay. I like the eclectic though, because it has a little like taste to it. I just like that it's differentiated because you are like a bubble of personality and joy and funny and like. I'm not gonna say, cause weird, yeah, but it's like it's a good weird.
Exactly.
You need that sometimes people to break up the everybody trying to fit in or everybody like scared to just do something off the box. So yeah, even though Joe's hilarious, man. I don't know how you came up with that. Yeah.
Even this hilarious joke right here, how we're still going to use Mini Me here.
Can I use that one?
She's going to do Mini Me here. This is still going to be used, guys. Baby Burrito. What's up?
Can I say it? Baby burrito.
Baby Burrito? Alright, you want me to do
I
the
didn't even
sauce?
look at the chat. I gotta send this up to the chat.
Burrito.
I'll do the sauce.
Because I don't want to get connected.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to work this. Oh, there we go.
Then I have to clean everything.
That's hard.
So I have to do the cheese.
Yep, the cheese. And then throw the meat. Not all that meat though, because all that's not going to fit up there. And then I want to try to roll Mini Me up as best as I can. And then we're going to throw these suckers in here for about 25-30 minutes. The hope is, because we end up having an hour of some change show.
Right.
It's still good though. We definitely chop it up, get some interesting conversations like we had beforehand.
We still got some questions left, right?
And then we got some questions she got.
Okay.
Alright, that's good on the cheese. You want to go ahead and throw the meat up there?
Probably like that much.
Oh no, you're good. Definitely some more than that. Yeah. Like, go ahead and put that up there. If you need to get some more, go ahead and put some more in there. You need more than that. Don't be scared. Just make it happen. Cooking is fun. That's one thing too. You know, every episode I use this term now, and I go like this with it. So people who's been seeing me since season 2, episode 1. People who cook who is cultured, cultured people don't measure. They do it based off of taste and what they think is right. So she just asked me how much. It's what you think. Because us cultured people don't use a tablespoon? No, pinch. Now what does that pinch look like? What you decide, cultured people.
It just gotta look right. It look right. It feel right.
Exactly.
You know?
So again, when I finally put up the dishes and the ingredients, I'm letting y'all know already. If you want to message me and ask me how much, I'll let you know, but I'm not putting it on the site. You need what's this? 2 cups of cheese. Like, no, go buy some cheese, whatever flavor you want, and make sure you put it in a nice size so when you roll it up, it can fit. We're about to get the hood answer.
Ready for the next question, I guess?
Yeah, ready for the next question.
If you were said, what would you do to make you happy? I have one.
You want to reiterate that question so everybody hears it?
If you were said, if you were said, what would you do to make you happy?
Who wants to go first on that one? I actually answered this question yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go first because I can multitask on that question.
Okay.
So that was a question that was asked from us yesterday for our PD. Like, what is something that you do when you need like to? I'm trying to think of the term they use to have. I'll just transition. If you're having a bad mood, what do you do to make yourself feel better? So there's two things I primarily do. Actually, three. One is I play games.
Okay.
So when I come home, I go into my own world of playing video games. Another thing I do is I write poetry, which I started actually doing 2 days ago because I haven't done it in a minute.
Okay.
And then the other thing I do is like I'll listen to music and just like jam to it. And in a way, as I'm listening to the music, like again, I listen to a lot of CHH. I start giving myself affirmations, or I express to myself like, no, like this is you, like it's okay to be you, and at the same time, it's okay for everybody else to be themselves. So like, why should I be frustrated? Why should I be mad? I'm proud of who I am, so let's continue on.
Mm-hmm.
So those are like the things that usually go in my head to make myself feel better than the things I do.
Like that. Like that. I'm gonna get some snaps in the
Oh, I
chat.
have one.
Ooh, there's some snaps in the chat.
Snaps in the chat.
All
Okay.
right, as you want to throw the cheese up here, I'm just gonna show them this one, and then I think Riz is ready to answer the question too.
Okay. I guess when I'm sad, in a bad mood, what I
Put
do?
the cheese right here.
I do with fire. Sometimes you gotta eat.
Monkey
Sometimes
I
you
think I
gotta eat.
have one.
Okay, go ahead, Ethan.
cheese.
So, if I was like sad and to make myself happy again, I mostly talk to my friends, I guess,
Okay.
or play games. Cause then for some reason, like how I feel just changes.
It's a very selectional response there. I'm telling you, you're getting older.
Alright, good energy. Okay, I like that. I feel like for me, it's probably not always the best practice, but like I gotta figure out what's bothering me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna think. I'm gonna just sit there and I'm gonna think and I'm gonna figure out, okay, well, what happened? Where did it come from? Because I also don't like to misdirect my bad mood, or if somebody's around me, you know, my bad mood is contagious onto them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Stuff like that. So I try to be conscious of that. But if I'm sad, I mean, sometimes you just gotta feel it, whatever it is, just feel it. But gotta make sense of the problem. Where's it coming from? What happened? Why do I feel that way? Who's that? You know, I don't know. Is it just that problem? Is it something else? And then when I can make sense of something, I feel better about things.
So you're like a reflector.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm reflecting and forward thinking at all times. At all times. Sometimes I stress myself out because of it, but it's good. You know, it's good. It keep me alert.
Well, the only reason I'm laughing because like I reflect a lot too.
Right.
So because of that, like I can relate and understand like why you do that because you're trying to find like an answer to a problem and not trying to like what people say is like either fluff it or kind of like cover it up with something else, and you never get to the problem. So like it's still lingering inside of you.
Yeah, I hate
And
that.
at some point, it's gonna outlast the wrong way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll like hold it down for a while. And then I'm like, then I'll be tripping out of nowhere, and I'm like, why am I in the bed? Like, what is this? And I can't even explain it. Then I gotta do some soul searching, some conversing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sad too, because a lot of us like unconsciously react. What is it? It's called emotional reaction, or what's the other term? What people call it? Being reactive.
Yes.
From a situation that's not even an issue when something wrong happens.
Right.
So like, you know, you can just have a bad day, you walk to somebody and somebody be like, yeah, can you please redo this part? Oh, why I gotta redo this? Like you're projecting because of another issue, and then someone looking at you like, yo, you're a problem, but it's not really that, you just never came to the issue at hand before you walked into that room.
Right, yes. Exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
All of that. And the timing of that could be like difficult too, because sometimes something could have just happened that upset you, and somebody could be walking into that and they don't know that. So now they get the response of the thing that happened, like you drop something or something like that, that somebody comes in and it's like, can you do this? It's like, don't you see what I got going on here? And it's like, why would they know? They just walked into the situation and don't know what you got going on. So it's a lot. All this stuff be happening at once, and you gotta like process it and be nice and be peaceful. Try not to lash out. So yeah, that was a wild tangent. Wild tangent.
So Ezra, you're coming up with some good questions over
These
there,
are
little
good
one.
questions.
Proud of you.
And I got one more. Because I was trying to still think.
Okay.
What is your favorite dessert to eat?
I need you to do this! You told me to do this!
Dang, that's crazy. You got one?
I know him.
Everybody already knows mine from episode 1. And if they want to hear it again, I'm going to have to go second. Because I got to finish off this real quick.
What about third? Because
I'll go last.
everybody
I'll go
knows.
last.
Okay, yeah, because I don't even know. That's not even that complicated. I like to do like a cheesecake or like. Honestly, I eat cereal. I eat cereal after every dinner. Every time I eat dinner, give me a bowl of cinnamon toast crunch. That's my dessert. It's like sweet, you know, give you a little bit more. I don't know. It's just smoothing. That's my dessert. And anything cinnamon flavored. If it's cinnamon flavored, I'm here for it.
My dessert, if it's anything strawberry,
Okay.
I'll have it.
So that put strawberry on the cheesecake. That's cool too.
I'm about to say, Riz already know. Because he already said it first.
Oh.
And you got to throw it up there again. My students know too.
Right.
Man, we go ahead and put this in here because I'm going to have to get into a mode to express
Just serious.
what it is.
Just serious.
Because it's that serious. Alright guys, we're throwing this in here. Hopefully, this will be done in 30 minutes and we can do the taste test. And after we do the taste test, we're going to close the episode because we've been up here too long. I know y'all been waiting for this meal. So, my apologies once again. Salutations. Here we go. Y'all already know.
Okay.
What I'm about to say is so good that I'm going to make you want to go to the store and get this delicious delight that the Lord has laid through the essence and the beauty that He allowed the handcraft man to create, from the intelligence to the hands to the plate to the deliciousness of what we call cheesecake. Now, funny part about that is, once again, if you come to Philadelphia, you go to the Cheesecake Lady, because I will be going tomorrow, because I've noticed that she has made a cappuccino vanilla cheesecake that I need to try. Oh,
Okay. Dang. I didn't even know.
but cheesecake, if y'all don't know, will make your life change. If there was a thing that was made to allow you to mutate to a superhero, it would be cheesecake. That's it. I don't want to get too much into it.
Can I whisper the
That's
question
crazy.
in your ear?
Whisper the question in my ear. Go for it.
So when I'm about to test.
Whisper the question into my ear. I am listening.
Hold on.
Now, while she's getting that question together, guys, once again, one of the things that I do when I cook, this is just another statement to help out some of y'all who be like, oh, I got the itis. Oh, I don't want to do anything else. Yo, clean as you cook, so you don't have a bunch of stuff plowed in your sink and wherever else that you leave dishes. Because again, I'm OCD. We already talked about this. But like, clean as you go. I'm telling you, it will save lives and save your time, and also gives you more time with your family.
That is true. I gotta do better at that. Cleaning. I'm kind of a messy cook, messy eater.
Messy, there's nothing wrong with that.
I appreciate y'all tuning in.
What kind of question is that?
Good God.
Alright, I'm gonna change the question. Okay, the question my little one wanted to ask
No, don't say it. Silly.
is, where is one time that you experienced something weird, or that you saw something weird? And we'll keep it PG-13.
Weird. Dang, I'm trying to think.
I gotta sit here and think too, like something that was weird.
I feel like weird stuff be happening every day too. It's just regular now. Like, people be shit. Let me think.
Let's see.
You have an answer?
God, this is a hard question.
Still trying to think. Because it's like a lot of things that it's really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a weird one.
I'm listening. What are we thinking?
It's kind of weird though. It's really weird. So I was just swiping on social media.
Uh-oh.
I don't really think it's real though, but I saw like something like there was a mouse literally dancing.
Oh, wait, is that the one that was dancing in the water?
Yeah.
In the rain? You saw that one?
No.
Okay.
It was like a mouse dancing in the rain.
Ew.
Okay, so people on TikTok, YouTube, I'm sorry, I know y'all get like the shorts and stuff, but TikTok is another world. So, it was this, I guess it was like a rainstorm or something happening. It looked like it was somewhere maybe in New York or some type of like, you know, busy city. And you see this mouse that's kind of like jumping like this and does a backward flip. And it looks like it's washing itself.
That's what it did.
And I'm like, what in the world is this? And it had to be a real mouse. It was not CG or nothing. Straight real mouse.
Hold on, let me see if I can see it. I'm gonna look for my phone.
So you see what you look for it?
Yeah. That's for real. That's crazy.
If we go TikTok,
TikTok.
let me think. Jinx. Let's see. What was the weird thing I've seen on TikTok? That's PG-13.
What about YouTube too? Cause like
YouTube, I don't see that many crazy stuff on YouTube. I just look at videos and stuff. Okay, so I'll get some of the similar story. It's gonna sound kind of weird.
right here.
Okay, got it. All right, show. TikTok already know. But there's the mouse right there.
That's a rat.
You gotta show YouTube.
That's crazy.
The mouse that is dancing and looks like it's taking a bath. I'm telling you. Or a rat, like you said. It's a full-grown rat.
Wow.
Okay, so I got a better one. You want to show also Riz? Guess.
Oh, my joint is.
Are you on pause?
Yeah.
Cool, got you. Okay. So I think I saw this video the other day. So this squirrel is on the basketball court, and the squirrel is kind of like, you know, on his forward, stands like this, and is doing like dribbling between the legs, and the squirrel is kind of like going like this every time, trying to like hit at it like the squirrel is defending. And the dude ended up bouncing. Yeah, look for it. Find a squirrel basketball. SQUR. Oh, SQUIR. My bad. Well, we're just gonna spell it for you so I can spell the story. All right, so, and in the video, the dude passes the ball to another player, and then the squirrel turns, and then he throws the basketball. Not really throw it, bounce the basketball. You found it? All right, you gonna show it? Just show it. Hilarious. Like the squirrel is literally defending, trying to play basketball the whole time. The squirrel is not moving away, is not running. The squirrel's like, pass me the ball. And then they pass the ball to the squirrel, and the squirrel looks like it's trying to dribble it. Like, word and everything. It's so interesting how like animals try to interact with us. It's just wild how like life is orchestrated for us to interact.
Right. Are you a pet person?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I had a lot of pets.
I had 2 hamsters. One hamster that I felt like wanted to communicate to me. It wasn't a hamster that would just run around the ball and do a ton of everything. Like, it would come out, it would look for me every morning, and it would put his arms out and like, yo, all right, so you want to pick you up? So I picked it up, it would play with me, it would be in the ball, it would follow me, and then it would just do that every day. Like, it was trying to find a way to communicate to me.
How old?
This was college freshman years. I think I was like, no, it was sophomore year. So I was like 23.
That's a squirrel right there.
23 to 24. I think it lived 2 years and a half. But then like I had a cat, because when I was born, I think my parents got us a dog. I think when I was 3, from my understanding. Because I remember seeing the dog when I was 4 and a half. That's when we moved to Virginia. and the dog name was Saki. And I was mad as mess when they had to put her to sleep.
Damn.
But I had a cat for 4 years. His name was Felix Boxer. And he got the name because Felix, as in like Felix the cat back in the day, that was black and white. His nickname was Michael Jackson because one of his paws was white, the other ones were black. And then the cat thought it was a dog. It was crazy. Like, word and everything. The cat thought it was a dog. So, like, my friend, I tell the story to everybody. So, the cat would just chill on my dresser when my friend would bring his dog over. And the dog kind of like, would walk up to the cat. The cat would be like, "What's up, yo?" Because, supposedly cats are scared of dogs. Not really. And the cat got on top of the dresser and the dog started barking. So my cat was kind of chilling like this. And then the dog would bark more and try to like get at my cat. And my cat would go like this. And then all of a sudden I saw my cat like went like this. Bop, bop, bop. Smacked the dog. The dog got scared and ran away. Ever since then I called him Boxer. Because every time you bring the dog over, the cat would just go like this and the dog would move away. And then we moved to Philly.
Dang.
And I had him as well. Because I got him back in Virginia, I think like my junior year. After I had my hamster. And then this dude, I used to play a game called Borderlands, and the cat would like, every time the robot would go up there, his name is Claptrap, would like run across the screen, the cat would like run across the screen, try to chase it. Every time when somebody come over, it would go to the door and like try to see if he can protect us. Like, I literally thought the cat was a dog, bro. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
it will meow at me when I come home like a dog when it barks. But yeah, I'm definitely love animals. One day I want to get another pet, but that's for another time. Cause I know you really
Puppy
want one.
or kid?
Cause I'm gonna want to take care of it, not you.
No, I want a new pet.
One day we will.
I have a cat in my mom's house, but that one's old.
I used to think taking care of a pet was light work. Nah, that's a whole nother like alive thing. You gotta make sure it stays alive. And not just alive, but like it enjoys its time. It's a lot of work. Gotta take it to the bathroom. We just got a puppy, so like
Okay.
I think he's like a year and like 3 months now, but we got him at 7 months. Little Jack Russell Beagle mix, ball of energy all the time. His name's Peanut because he's crazy. Yeah, so he's just running around all the time, wants to like be held or play around or bark at something, but he's like potty trained, so like he's good, but he just doesn't know how to relax. So yeah, it is a lot to take care of. Taking them to the bathroom, making sure they got trash bags goes to the bathroom, making sure they got food. Then if the food run out, can they switch the food? You gotta make sure they're on a certain diet.
Yeah.
If they shots, if this, then if they not free. Pets are not free. So yeah. It's hard to explain that though. I'm glad I don't have to explain it.
I mean, do you have insurance for your pet?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, cool. I didn't have insurance the first time.
Yeah. I didn't want to, but
expensive.
You got to. Right. Yeah. He almost didn't though. It was like, I don't know, man. I didn't know he was this expensive. I thought it just sounded cool to have a dog run around, play around.
Yeah.
No, there's more to it.
Bro.
Yeah.
The food now got expensive too, so I can imagine.
Yeah, like $20. $20 for a bag of food, dry food.
Bro, add that to your grocery list. It's not something you can get like, you gotta make sure the dog got food. If not, like, they will bother the mess out of you.
Yeah, no, that's why you eat portions. You eat portions. You're not getting the whole cup, the whole bowl. And they'll eat it all too. And then want your food. Want your food along with the dog food.
So I wish
There's a lot of
remember Plexter. Sorry, not Plexter. That was the hair's name. Felix, because you also like was born when Felix was there too, and that cat would protect the mess out of you too. Like as soon as you was born, like he would just chill over there, look at you. He wouldn't touch you or anything because like I guess he knew like I need to protect you but not hurt you. Because when other people come over, he'll like try to like wrestle you and all that other stuff like most dogs and cats do when they want to play with you. But yeah, he'll just sit over beside you. When you go to sleep, he'll be over there with you. He'll fall asleep with you. Super protective. So yeah. The animals, man. Animals are interesting these days, I tell you.
The love do be worth it at the end. They make you feel good. It's like,
yeah.
Alright, that's cool. I take care of you because you give me a lot of love.
Well, speaking of that,
yeah.
Do you remember last year we supposedly had like a pet at school? Did you hear about that?
No. Oh, wait, we talking about
the cat that was in the back?
Oh, okay.
So our school somehow adopted this cat that basically stayed in the back, because we got two ways in our building. We got the front door and then we got the back door, technically.
Right.
And apparently some of my co-workers just chilled with this cat in the back, stray animal, and would like feed it. I heard someone took the cat home a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, like this is real. I don't know about a stray cat, but this is real.
Yeah, another coworker took one of the cats to their parent in another state. One of the stray cats, but yeah. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah. So yeah, these cats, man, they come around the school. I don't know. You might get taken care of. You might have another friend. You might go to another house. Who knows?
Jaleesa, if you still up there, was it you?
Oh man.
I think we got about 10 more minutes up here for the enchiladas. You had any more questions?
I have to think of another one.
Yeah, think of another one? Let me see if I try to think of a question here myself. Again, like, we got some dope conversation. I can't remember the other thing that we talked about. Oh, okay, so here's one of the things we definitely want to talk about. Hopefully by then the enchiladas will be ready so we can do our taste test here. But one of the things that we talked about was like when it came to our purpose in life. You remember that dope thing that we want to talk about?
Yeah.
So like I'll express like a little bit about my purpose as well. I think he's gonna go into also his purpose and how he feels. So one of the meanings of supposedly our lives is to find purpose. Purpose allows us to continue to move forward, to have a mission, to want to do something or solve something or support something. And I feel like, for example, my daughter, I feel like one of her purposes in life right now is to like encourage and love on people, no matter who they are, or whatever difficulties they're going through, or problems. Like for example, like my niece Jasmine, she's autistic, and man, like Esri, as soon as Esri was able to talk, she like gravitated, loved on her,
I'm trying
supports
to learn
her.
sign language.
And she's trying to learn sign language for her, like. So I feel like her due diligence as an individual right now, as the most that she can do is like love and encourage people. So yeah, I definitely feel like, oh, you did your edges, I just noticed that.
This means bye in sign language. It does not mean hi.
How do you say?
Hello.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, what?
Welcome.
There she goes. She's doing sign language because she's learning.
I know a few signs too. I've been from. I have my uncle and my aunt are like hard of hearing. I think that's what it's legally called. So from interactions with them a little bit, and then I was watching a TV show. I think it was Twitch That Hurt, and they were doing a lot of sign language on there, so I was just picking it up. So if I see it, I can kind of like understand it. I might not always remember all the signs properly, but yes, ASL is super cool.
I wanted to learn at some point, and then I just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember any of it. It's kind of like one of those things, like you said, like you gotta like use it fluently to do it. Kind of similar to languages. If you don't use it, you forget it.
Same, yeah.
Or like I said, like when I went to Italy, and it was like a German family that came through. Like I knew exactly what they were talking about.
Okay.
Not word by word, but I knew the topic they was talking about. Funny conversation they actually had, but like I could not like fluently respond back to when they would ask me a question like directions, stuff like that.
Right.
But like I knew what they were saying, so I can hear it. I know what they're saying, I just can't say it. But yeah, I forgot what I was about to say.
Your purpose.
Oh yeah, purpose. There we go. Woo!
Yeah.
It's got a brain. So I feel like my mission or my purpose is to like support the urban community. Majorly trying to also support the urban youth when it comes to masculinity and boys becoming men. Like I feel like my opportunity with the testimonies and things I went through, I'm able to support and actually help other people go through struggles. I mean, I'll just give one example that many people don't know. And if my homeboys ever watch this, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm gonna tell you of the experience that I had. But believe it or not, when I tell people this, they're like, "Oh, we didn't know that." I actually hang with gang members.
No, seriously,
yeah, I know we talked about it.
Yeah.
So back in high school, I had 2 friends that I hanged out with a lot, which I'm not gonna say their names. They were actually Bloods, and then one of my good friends that I gang with, he was a former Blood, and he had to transition and move and get away from what was happening with him. But yeah, like again, like I feel like experiences that I've gone through. I had a gun put in my face one time.
What?
No, I told you about this. We'll talk about it another day. So I can talk about it. Like when it comes to boys and how the community is changing now, to where back in the day, I didn't disrespect adults. I didn't curse at adults. I mean, the generation now, they just do it like they don't even care. But like I've discipled two guys when I was working at the first school I worked at, and then the second school I worked at, and then I was attempting to disciple someone last year, but that didn't happen. But yeah, I feel like my purpose is to help out young boys become better men, so they can go back out to the community and start discipling other men as well to become better and be a part of the community instead of making bad decisions, which I was going to too. So,
what does it mean to be disciple? Just because I don't know.
So basically, it's like mentorship.
Okay.
So you know, trying to help them figure out themselves, figure out their identity, figure out their purpose, what are their goals. Being able to also come up with these ideas and actually make it happen, not make them just become ideas.
Okay.
But then also helping them like with the way of their thinking process, so they become better individuals,
Right.
so they get acclimated to the community, so they can give back to the community,
Right.
and not just make money and then beat it themselves and then think that the world is against them. Because that's what we feel as men,
Right.
that the world is against us 24/7, day by day, as soon as we step out of our bed.
It's a fight.
But yeah, like, and then also allowing them to also mentor someone else.
Okay.
So like the first person I mentored him for a year. And then after I mentored him for a year, I gave him the job the next year to actually mentor someone else in his younger grade.
Okay.
So when I had him in 8th grade, he went to 9th grade, he ended up going back to the school and mentor someone in 8th grade. And then I kept up with him for like the following 3 years until he graduated last year.
Okay.
And I ended up going to his graduation. So my boy, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna throw your name out there, but you know what I'm talking about, man, if you see this.
That's right.
But yeah. And then I ended up doing this with another guy way back when I used to work at Eastern University Charter School. And I mentored him for like a year and a half, and he ended up going to a different school.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's cool. That's really making a difference.
You ready?
Yep. Wait,
I'm gonna
we
tell
gotta
you.
make sure everybody else asks for the purpose.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Purpose, man. Purpose is crazy, but I feel like you gotta definitely have a bigger reason as to why you're doing it. So for me, like, the whole reason why I want to make music, because a lot of people make music, right? We're not gonna get into the whole of like how I started rapping and all that stuff. But long story short, like a lot of people rap, especially if you're coming up in the city or any really city that's kind of popular. Like you know somebody that rap if you're not rapping yourself. So when I first started doing it, it was a way for me to just kind of express myself, as everybody say. But I was always kind of in a position where like I couldn't like one, I didn't know how to express myself all the time because I was really used to listening. Like I got used to listening to people, and if I wanted to speak, it didn't always feel like it was the most welcome. So even now when I talk a lot, I get a little weird because I feel like I'm talking too much, or like people don't want to hear what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? So I just stopped talking, be listening. Boom, rapping, expressing myself, getting comfortable and all that. And then I start figuring out like who I was, going through my journey and all that type of stuff, figuring out what my identity is. And I wanted other people to feel that way too. Like we all got a story. We all got like things that make us how we are, and we should embrace that and don't try to be like other people. Like on purpose. Like don't do it on purpose, because I feel like you lose yourself trying to find acceptance or trying to just appease other people and get comfortable. And I know especially like even in high school for me, figuring out like who I was doing good things with like grades and like being an athlete, but people would always try to poke at other things about me that wasn't so cool, like the clothes I had, which like wasn't always my choice, or what I was doing as developing as a grown man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like stuff like that, or how whatever they could find out about you to use against you, like that would happen a lot. So I'm like, why am I always in a position where I gotta defend the decisions I make? And it makes me start to question: Do I support the decision I'm making, or should I stop doubting the decisions I'm making? But I was like, no, I like who I am. I like what I do. I like what it's getting me. I like where I'm going with the decisions I'm making. So you can't make me feel bad about myself. And that's how I found confidence in like who I am, and I'm gonna just rock out with
It's a
it.
good trait.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like the authentic thing and being iconic and all that type of stuff is. So I want to put that onto the youth or whoever it is, the youth, the older, whoever. Like when they say icon by 25, it don't mean you gotta do it by 25. It's a time frame, a mindset. Like give yourself a time so that way you can push towards a goal. And if it don't happen, you just adjust the clock, bro, and you just keep moving. But you gotta do it as yourself and figure out who yourself is and who you want to be, and then just keep pushing that whole authentic thing, basically. Because I don't like that. I don't like when kids like piggyback into each other's thing for the sake of fitting in, and it's like you never figure out who you are. And then some of these kids unfortunately die behind trying to be something that they never got a chance to even figure out who they are because of what the culture that they in or the environment they in and what they feel obligated to do. And it's like, bro, I come from the same neighborhood. One is that they be talking about in the music now. It's like I know those people, so it's like you feel a way about it, and it's like, damn, like I wish you could have went another way, could have discovered this. But sometimes circumstances don't allow it. But I wish you was comfortable throughout the whole experience or whatever it is that people be doing. So yeah, just all that. It's a lot. It's a lot of places to go. But purpose just to influence people to be who they fully discover themselves and being happy with that. And you rock out with it. And whatever your audience is, I feel like sometimes people get entitled to thinking everybody should like them. And it's not about being liked, bro. You just gotta, hey man, if it's for them, it's for them. If it's not, it's not. You move on. You feel me? Don't try to force anything or get offended if somebody doesn't take to you. It's just like everybody got feel the way they feel. Move on, but don't let that change who you are. That's all.
That's good you say that. No, that's a great answer.
Okay.
Sorry guys. I'm gonna cook a little bit fast on the top. But there's a video that I saw that you did that expressed exactly what you just expressed. Like the idea of the icon and giving it a age that you want to become this person that you define yourself to be.
Right.
And the purpose of your icon 25.
Mm-hmm.
And that made me think like, do I have a goal that is reachable that I feel like that I have done something or I've completed something that I at least wanted to achieve.
Right.
Rather than, what someone said, I think I read or listened to yesterday, like, oh, that's what it is, the term regret. Like, you don't want to be on your deathbed and say, did I do this or I wish I did that. Like, if you gave yourself a goal that's achievable, now you say you actually did something. So that made me reflect and say, like, when I saw your video, I was like, I feel like my purpose is exactly what it is, and that I am doing well in my purpose. And of course, I can do more.
Right.
But like that gave me, like you said, the word confidence to continue on and pursue what I achieve and what I want to do, and not because, oh yeah, you need to be doing it at this time, because that's one of the things as us as human beings, like we want to be what other people are instead of defining who we are. Because Homeboy made $1 million. And he did by the age of 30 years old. Oh, I gotta do it by 25, and I gotta make this much money, and all this other stuff.
Right.
And sometimes you lose yourself, like you said, in that, ideology, what I'm gonna call it, to where like because I want to be somebody, and because I fall short, now there's something wrong with me, or I didn't do it, and then I go into like this depression, or like self-esteem, or projecting to yourself, saying, oh man, because I didn't do this, then I'm not good enough.
Right.
And then, like you said, you lose yourself.
Right.
Like, that's good that you have presented yourself, this is where I want to be, if it's at this age, I have completed, now I'm able to go to the next stage, but still know that I've completed it because I've done this.
Right.
That's dope.
Right, and it's really just the knowing. It's like the knowing of like, I know who I am at this moment in time, and I'm comfortable in that. Not so much like, I did this thing. It's like I know my journey worked out this way for a specific reason. Because even with that, like I used to think, all right, rappers are growing up at 16 to 21. If you don't do it by then it might not happen. But I had to grow. Like I had to mature to be like the person, the artist that I am now. If I did it back then, like it still would have been cool. It still would have been me. But like mentally, I'm not where I am now. So it's like the message and what I'm trying to stand behind. Like I really got feet that I could stand on when I'm saying these things. Now, as a 27-year-old, then it would have been different as a 21-year-old with a limited set of experiences in still an immature mindset. It's matured and it's grown, and I've been through this and that. So I thought I was at that age, like you've always grown learn, and there's always more things to talk about. So as long as you have that icon mindset, you're gonna be able to do icon about whenever, however, as long as you understand that.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Look, that's a good question to ask you, little one. Like, you feel like you're striving to your purpose of who you want to be? Can you explain how?
I have to think about it.
Can I think about it? Yeah, because I really feel like even her, like, as, you know, a full-blown 11-year-old now, like, she's able to, like, say, like, she's doing good in her life, and she's proud of who she's becoming, which is good at an early age. So that, like, you know, when she gets older and run into areas of peer pressure or people trying to say that you need to become this in order to be this, like, she's able to say, no, this is me. I'm proud to be me. I'm going to continue to do me.
Right. That's what, fifth grade?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
Fifth grade, okay. I remember fifth
Next
grade.
year.
Yeah, next year, right?
Well, technically her school is 5th, 6th, but
Okay.
if she was going to go into
It's
middle school,
more-
it's so scary.
I'm already, Dad, it's
Huh?
5th, 6th, and then they had high school. They have a high school that's connected
That's
to
crazy.
Pittsburgh. It's all different. It's like 2nd grade, 1st grade, all that stuff.
Exactly.
But it's like the schools are different called.
That's exactly what I was
But
talking
they
about.
all work together.
All right.
Looking good.
That's what it is.
All right, little one. Give me some last picks.
That's the question.
Pictures.
Pictures? Okay.
So I can serve. This episode has been exactly an hour and 30 minutes, which I'm trying to do. Oh, you gotta get up and do it.
And I'm
In
just
there.
doing
The cheese and it smells like pizza. I'm feeling it.
it. It smells like it.
It's a good jump.
I think I should have took it out 2 minutes early, but it's all good.
Okay. This is your first time you get enchiladas?
Or no, so it's something I made, I think it's maybe like my 8th or 9th time.
Where?
Something I finally mastered. But I learned how to make them because my mom used to make them. And then I was like, yo, let me try to make something different. My mom was like, make enchiladas. I said, cool. So I made them. They taste really good. And then I perfected like how to make it better.
Okay.
So, yes,
Okay, so these supposed to be good. First time I think that I can remember.
that's the pick.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this plated, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start plating. Go and entertain the people real quick. I'm just gonna make this happen really quick here.
Okay.
What we doing? Okay. You talking about the chat. Great job.
I will show y'all the
TikTok.
final thing as well.
Shout out YouTube.
I don't know. I think it says you can go in the chat.
Oh, it's a chat on YouTube? It's like a
Yeah,
button
I
right
think
there.
it asks me questions, but yeah.
Top chat, live chat.
Like,
Yo. I feel you, Riz. I don't know who that guy is, but what's up? Shout out D1. Oh, I do know that guy. That's my guy. Yo. That's super cool. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Battery still going strong.
then around. Gonna try to look real quick.
Okay, look at the transition though. Y'all can't see him back there. It's a master at work.
Wait.
From the pan to the plate. The cheese, okay. The
I
cheese is
just waved at
stringy.
people.
You did? Okay, that's what's up. I forgot about IG back there. Shout out to IG. That was smooth, bro. That was smooth. Or FiZ. So wait, yeah, you gotta let me know because I thought I was the only person that did the capital letter, lowercase letter, capital letter. And specifically because it's an I in the middle. I'm like, okay, like, and there's a reason why I do it with the I in the middle too, with the capital, lowercase, capital. So how did you, what's your story behind it? Because I got a story too.
So I noticed that, I think it was like Thursday,
Mhm.
and I was like, Riz does the same thing I do. Where did that come from? Like, why did he do it? Because like the reason why I did it just looked nice to me. Like I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
There's no reason behind it. Like the full nickname is J Fizzle.
Right.
So it's a mix between, you know, my first name Joe,
Right.
so the J, and then my last name is FiNnell. So I switched out because that was the whole Snoop Dogg thing. So FiZZELL.
Okay.
And it just connected to J Fizzle. And then like people will call me Fizz for short.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, dope way to write is capital F, lowercase I, and a capital Z.
Right.
And that's the reason. So I went with that way. But like, what's your reason?
I ain't even mad at that. So like in part, because I came up with this when I was like 15, 16 when I first started writing.
Yeah.
Because it was in my middle school yearbook. So somebody wrote like something Riz in there. But there was another Ronald in my same class. And he was the one that wrote it. So I'm like, is he calling me Riz or is he calling himself Riz? I'm like, he never called himself Riz like ever. And he never, so I'm like, where'd that even come from? And then people was doing like Breezy and Wheezy and Jeezy. So I'm like, Breezy, but nah. So I just did Riz. But then I was like, I didn't like the way it looked with the low Z. It just looked weird. So I made the big Z, the other Z, the last letter of the Z capital. Right. And then I did but then I was like, I also feel like the things, because we was also writing our, what's them Jones called? Track list out like that with small and big letters because it looked cool, right? But then I was like, I like it because it's the I in the middle, and I feel like I'm still the center of what I got going on, and everything relates back to me, but I'm not bigger than anything around me. So I keep the other letters capital with the I in the middle because it's like, it's about me, but I'm not bigger than the things around me. Cool.
So what you did.
Yeah. You always gotta, you know, have a little sauce on it. Okay. That looks good.
Alright. Let me play it for the others real quick. Ezra, you got one plate, please?
Okay, you gotta get up on that. You might have to get all the way up on
A tiny one or a big one?
Big one, please.
Got one more, and then it's a clear plate.
Yeah, be here.
Again, people who stuck with us to the beginning to the end, I appreciate you. I gotta get better at my timing. But again, the conversation, that's what's also good.
Is this a finger food? We just supposed to eat this with the hand?
I'm not mad at it. Spoon, fork,
however you get
whatever
there.
you decide.
Okay.
A butter knife. That one right there.
Yeah, if you want to grab what do y'all prefer? A spoon or a fork? I would say spoon, but some people don't use spoons, so they use forks.
The fork seemed like it makes more sense, but a spoon is probably honestly the better option. I'm gonna go with the fork.
Dad.
I need a spoon, please.
Bam.
Yes.
Just scoop it up.
Yes.
It's like the dirt with a shovel.
All right.
There you go.
And then also,
Whose is who?
what some people don't know, you eat enchiladas with sour cream. Now, if you don't like sour cream, then that's understandable.
Can I put these in each one?
Yeah. So go ahead and grab out the sour cream.
Do that.
Sour cream. I got one.
Very much money for this.
Oh.
Yes.
Are you gonna have one of these or the one up top? Ain't the one up top is the viewer seat? Is
Yes.
the one up top the viewer seat?
Correct.
Are you gonna eat that one?
No.
Okay.
That's gonna be for pics. I'm gonna get you to take pics in a little bit.
You're here to have a messy one.
You play guitar?
I am learning, but I stopped. I bought it after last year
Okay.
and never truly learned it. I learned like 2 notes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
I still have the drums.
Yes,
It
sir.
sounds like yum. I still have the drums. Can I have some of that? Or dip? I don't know, the decoration.
Yep.
Hee hee hee. Can I have some of that?
Yes.
Just to like in the middle of it. Oh! Hee 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 hee. bad. Whoopsie doopsie.
Which one you want? Or which one's yours?
Hi viewers.
Which one's yours? This one?
That one. Hey. No. I think you are.
How much resin you want some? Then after a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Hey. Can I put my own?
Yeah. You got it. Put a plate for everybody.
Who's gonna eat that one? No, my burger. Who's gonna eat that one?
That's just for the viewers.
That.
All right, everybody. I'm about to show y'all the final look of the food. Give me a few seconds. It is about to happen. All right, put this over here for you, little one.
No.
Is that Parmesan and sour cream?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's the relief.
I learned this doesn't really do anything that much.
You this in the Parmesan? Oh man.
Totally up to you if you want to use the Parmesan.
That's probably enough.
That's it.
All right, guys. Now I'm going to show y'all the final product, and we're going to do the taste test. All right, guys. So here we go.
Alright.
Oreo.
Now your boy's still working on a plate. All right, but here we go. YouTube, I need the first scoop since y'all were here day one. Check it out. Woo! Woo! Here we go, TikTok and Instagram. Look at them enchiladas. I bid you adieu. How tasty this look too. Woo! We about to do the taste test, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back up here. How you doing? All right, we'll go ahead and throw this back up here. I'm gonna get the pick real quick.
From me.
Oh, we're gonna toss it right there. All right, and then we're gonna do the taste test. I'm gonna take a quick pick real quick. I'm gonna throw this right over here for you, little one,
You can swipe for it.
so I can take the picture.
You could just swipe. You don't have to type it like it. Just swipe. But
Oh, my bad. Phone stuff.
Oh, and the sunlight coming in on it.
dun, dun, dun.
Nice view. This why the other chef was trying to battle you.
Go ahead and throw this up here. Please don't fall.
Maybe a little bit close.
Oh no, keep it open. Keep it open. It's the light. Is
What have you
good.
made so far?
Is helping?
Keep the light. Yes, keep the light up. Put it back. Put it back. It was. That was perfectly the way that it was. It wasn't too bright. It was just perfect. Can you go move that water bottle over there? Alright. Fly down. Angle. Watch out, Andrew. Go. Fly down. Yeah, I don't like that angle. The light is not good on it.
Once get the
Oh, no, it's good where it is. There we go. All right. We're gonna go ahead and do the taste test, guys. I got the picks ready. Looking beautiful in that corner. Woo! I wish y'all could see this. But here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get the taste. We'll go ahead and grab here. We got stores there, sir. There's Esri. All right. Now, Riz don't know the ratings, but let me tell y'all the ratings on how we do cooking with Gentleness FiZ, and
Easy.
she loves. She's perfect. She knows where it is. All right, so here is the ratings. The ratings is 1 through 10. All right, 1 meaning sloppy Joe, or 10 meaning delicioso. All right, so these are the ratings. So let's go ahead and give it a taste again. It's the first time Riz is trying enchiladas. So we're going to taste it together. So everybody get a little taste there, whatever you need. If you need a little bit of that sour cream, or without sour cream, totally up to you. Whatever how you mix, it's totally up to you how you do it. We're gonna try it together at the same time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You good, little one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're gonna take a bite in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay.
First rate. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10? Why is it 8 out of 10?
No. Actually, 9 out of 10.
Okay.
Why 9 out of 10?
Okay.
Really sweet. And then, but is this sour cream? Yeah. But the sour cream, it makes like, just everything added together, it just makes more like taste.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
job, brother.
I'm gonna go
You're
with.
destroying it.
I'm going in now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Again, this is first time, so talk to me, brother.
I feel like I'm gonna go. Not you, but the
All right.
dish. I'm gonna go like an 8.5.
Okay.
Okay. Because I feel like I would like it a little bit more crispy, just for my liking.
Okay.
Something like crispy, because I like a little crunch back when I bite into it. But I like the flavor combination, like cheese, the sauce, even the olives. I don't eat olives, but I don't even notice them in here. So that's
There
like
we go.
a super plus right there. And the sour cream, like Easy said, is like makes it give a little sweet kick to it. So I like that. Right there. Yeah.
Swag, all right. So we got 8.5 and an 8.
9. She changed it to a 9.
Are you trying to 9? Here we go.
Okay. Now you just almost as done as I am.
All right, guys. I'm gonna give this. Cause I'm also hard on myself.
This one, a big bite.
I'm gonna give myself a 7.9.
Okay.
Just because I want to be different and not say 8. 8.1. Since it's been a good minute since I made it, I gotta find that perfection again, that taste that I really love when I made it like the 5th or 6th time and it was consistent. I think it needed probably a little bit more cheese on the inside because I'm used to eating now burritos that have more cheese. So the ratio has to be changed probably next time, but that again
That was me.
depends. No, that was all of us. I agree with you. I think it should have been cooked for 45 minutes, but we hit about like the 35-minute mark. And then I switched it to make it a little bit more crispy at the top. So I probably should have took the aluminum foil off sooner. So that's why I ended up doing a boil on top to kind of like cook the top faster to try to get that crisp, and it didn't happen. And then Keith Lee would have probably gave me. Let me stop picking with Keith Lee. But I definitely feel like I can do it better next time. So, but the presentation. So far, I feel that this is the best presentation that I've done for the past 3 episodes. So it's only going to get better. But the flavor is still good.
Yeah.
It just needed those extra things, which is the crisp taste. I agree with you, and should have been cooked a little bit longer. So yeah.
Good drawing though. Definitely was a good drawing. Ate the whole enchilada.
Here's funny joke. Funny joke. Y'all heard how he just said what he just said. Episode 1 and 2. You heard? He's from Philly. You heard the word? Say it again, brother.
What'd I say?
See, Philly people don't know they said it. He said that was a good drawing. See?
That's what I say.
Tell you guys, I'm still learning. The dope sauce. I'm gonna take this last bite and I'm gonna go ahead and close the show. Still good though. Again, my culture is not Spanish, but we can all learn from one another. Alright. Go ahead and close the show here. So once again, guys, we appreciate y'all hanging. Cooking with Gentleness FiZ, and her mouth is full. She said, "You gonna do a sign language?" Wait, is that? Okay, go. Yep, easy.
There you go.
So So I remember a little bit. I used to know all the letters of sign language. But we appreciate y'all again. This is episode 3. We're only getting better and better every time. Again, thanks for the guest host, Riz. Which, before we close, you got another one for us?
Oh wow, no more racks.
I'm trying to get 2 if I can. I can't get 2.
Still on.
Y'all gotta check them out.
Yeah,
Again.
like, listen, we got shows coming, video dropping in like 2.5, 3 weeks.
Woo! Y'all got the exclusive.
We just shot that.
I didn't get that.
Shout out. Actually, right, they did not. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be dope. The merch is coming back, both logos with the the old school logo and the new school logo. All depends on how you want it. Listen, we got a lot of ways we're gonna keep you entertained. Make sure you follow me on the gram _Riz96, YouTube Riz Icon by 25, all that good stuff, man. Listen. Yeah.
There we go, guys. We got more guest hosts coming through, so we'll let you know soon who those people are going to be. But once again, remember, 3 mission statements. Well, mission statement, but we got 3 statements. Again, family. Spend time with your family. Enjoy your family. Love them, friends and family. Cook with them. No excuses. Again, number 2, encourage somebody. Every single day, encourage one person in hopes that that person will encourage and flow with the community with nothing but encouragement, because we need it in these times. And number 3, promote. Support your family, support your friends, let them know who you are, and then share the wealth, man, the knowledge and the wisdom, because again, we about bringing everybody together. Again, once again, thank you for watching Cooking with Gentleness.
Easy!
And we're going to check y'all out next time. Again, peace and grace. Love you guys.
Peace out.
We out here.
What are you? No.
She knows this. Whoop. The X there, we out.
Peace out, you. You too. Well, it's a YouTube, yeah. Okay. Bye.